Hi everyone, my name is Katie. Welcome to my page Red's Stitchery and let's chat about cross stitching. Today I would like to share with you my cross stitch haul, everything that I've been collecting here and there, and then I realized that it will be enough to show for one video. So there we are. Yeah, let's just dive in because I think I have quite a lot to show you. And as you can see, we're going to start with Mill Hill. Let me clean it really quick. Okay, so we're going to start with these two tassel ornaments. I don't remember if I showed you them or not before, but they've been in my collection quite a lot. And since I don't remember if I showed you them before or not, I've decided to add them to this video. So here is a rainbow teal tassel. I'm very curious to put it all together. I think it will be interesting project. And as you can see, most of it is just beading. I don't see any stitching at all, maybe just at the end right here. And then this one, willow tassel, more in a green colors. Look at this fun colors, the beacon, the tassel part. This just, I love working with beads, and for me this is a lot of fun. I've never put them together before. I've seen lots of cross stitchers showing their final results and it's all fun and interesting, but I've never done it. So I honestly almost got all of them but then I was like, okay, let's start with two. What if it would be too difficult for me to put it together? And honestly, in the future, just substitute the colors and do the same pattern in different colors, you know. So I decided to start with two. If I, after putting at least one together, will realize that this is 100% for me, love it, want them all, I might continue collecting the whole collection. But as for right now, I decided to stop on two. I think I've never posted the video where I showed you my cross stitch haul, part 2. I think I filmed it, but I never posted because it was way outdated. Like, I didn't post it in the right time. So I don't think I showed you this, but this I bought way back in summer. This is Mill Hill, Debbie Mom Collab, pears and oranges. And I finally was able to purchase two more from this collection, which is watermelon and lemons. They got in stock on 1 to 3 Stitch. I got notification and I placed an order right away, just these two kits, because I think it would be so cute to stitch all 4 of them and put them in the kitchen. Like, amazing. I love it. If you're not big fan of the beads, these kits have barely any. Like, one bag of beads for Mill Hill, it's not a lot, you know, like compare. And they're so cute and they're so pretty. And what's interesting, these are stitched on Ida. Usually Mill Hill stitched on perforated paper, but these are stitched on Ida. So, and as you can see, none of them have a lot of beads. I think actually watermelon has the most, but still compared to other kits, not a lot. So if you knew the beads, I think that would be a great start. I think these two easy to find. These two were out stock for a long time. Finally I got notification, purchased them right away, and now I have a full collection. Talking about full collection, I, again, way back in summer, I got this Pansy Petals pillow. I feel like each year there's a huge waves on this pillow, and the cross stitchers that I watch that been cross stitching for a long time, all of them collected all of these pillows. It's all been stitched, and I feel like each year it's a huge wave of new cross stitchers discovering those pillows and stitching them over and over again. And I guess this year it was me. I got one at first, but then, as you can see, I haven't stitched it, but I had to have them all. I am a huge collector, and if I like something without even stitching it, I guess I have to have them all. So I have full collection. I will start slowly stitching them because they're just too cute, too fun, too interesting, and I just knew I will have to have them all. So we have a vintage rose. So it does come on fabric, some 28 count linen. How old this collection look? It was made in 2003. Comes on linen with lots, there's a chart, but lots of beads. And the most fun part, of course, it's to put pillow together and do this fun tassels around it. Then Starlight Lily with lots of fun colors. Victorian Posy. Again, very interesting colors. I'm showing the bag very quickly because the chart is like right there. Over here it's different and the fabric is green. The other three I just showed you, there's almost the same color. That's interesting. There's completely different color. And this is Daisy Dream, Camel Tulip, and Pansy Petals. I've seen them all the time. Somebody's showing them either in finished results or they have them as a background and all of that. So I'm like, okay, sold. I have to have them all. So also they all has magnets in them. Interesting. Are you supposed to put them like inside of the pillow because it's a pin pillow, so the needles magnets to it? I don't know how it all works. I haven't opened none of them. I haven't stitched none of them yet. Very, very interesting future project that now I don't know which one to start first. I'm debating. I did buy this one first because I like this one, at least the way it looks on the preview the most. But I guess we'll see what kind of mood of colors I will be when I decided to start one of these. So we will find out sometime, hopefully in the close future, which of these pillows I will stitch first. Another collection that I dream one day have all 4 of them. So this is Jim Shore Mill Hill Collab Santa. These are full of beads. Just look at this, 3 bags of beads. You stitch on Blue Ida, I believe it's 18th count. I want to say I heard before the girl saying it was on an 18th count. I don't see any info in here, but just by looking at it, I do think it's 18th count. So I'm kind of worried how the beads going to like not push each other. But at the same time, I'm not gonna substitute the fabric. It's perfect in here. And as you can see, I got also the reindeer, but also in this collection, it's a snowman and a tree. And I do like how they like 2 are facing this way and 2 facing this way. These 2 I like the most. If that ever happens that I will also able to find a Christmas tree and a snowman, I will get them probably too, because I think like maybe a Christmas tree here and a snowman here will be very cute. Again, all 4 together, I would probably stitch them separately and separate the frames, but place them like facing each other. I think it will be super cute. Or maybe 2 facing each other this way, 2 facing each other this way, and like mix and match them. I think they're absolutely adorable, very Christmas-like. Look at the preview on this reindeer. The amount of the beads, the way it's how it's gonna sparkle is just going to be absolutely amazing. I'm still right now into Halloween fall stitching, so I'm not ready for Christmas, but I'm very excited when the time will come and I will dive in and all of this beautiful stitching right here. And let's move on to smalls. I got Glowing Pumpkin. I've been collecting these pumpkins since recently. I've also got Persian Pumpkin. And I also have in my stash, but it's already started project, so I cannot show it to you. I already have Autumn Pumpkin. So I'm missing 3. Sunflower, Bewitching, and Hippie Pumpkin. So these 3 I'm missing out of my collection. Hopefully one day I will be able to collect them. But other I do have. And again, look at these colors. I love how they come with a charm. Absolutely adorable. Just so pretty. Interesting. This comes on a black paper and this one like on a lime green, and it gives like completely different vibe. I just love Mill Hill. Mill Hill is just, I love it. continue with the Halloween. Finally, I'm starting slowly get into the stitching. Also, I'm a huge fan of A Court of Thorn and Roses ACOTAR books. If you know, you know, and Witch's Cauldron, again, if you know, you know. So I have to have this one, especially after reading that book, because it's a cauldron. Again, highly recommend to read that book. Please read it. It's amazing. And I just realized it has glow-in-the-dark beads. That would be fun too. Look at all of this fun things, and it comes with beacon. That's so cool. It goes randomly on a cauldron right here. Oh, that is so much fun. I cannot wait to start it all. And one more small red cap mushrooms. Just adorable. And look at this little ladybug. I wonder, yeah, there she is. Oh, how cute. Barely any beads, but it's gonna be small project, which these are too, but look the amount of the beads here and there. Adorable. I just thought it's super cute. And I finally got a first gnome by Mill Hill. I believe it's the first one in my collection. I told you before, I'm not a big fan of them, but Jim Shore collab with Mill Hill this year, and they released new collection of lots of different holidays gnomes. And this Harvest Pumpkin gnome, oh my god, so cute. Look at the corn on the top of his hat. His hat, it's pumpkin stuck together. He has apple in his arm and some cute little stars on his clothing right here. Like this one, I fell for it. It's not like I have some strong negative feelings for gnomes. No, not at all. But I don't have any positive either. But this one totally stole my heart. I think he's super adorable. And I am very excited to start him. I hope it's gonna be this year because, oh my god, he is so adorable. I have to stitch him. I absolutely have to stitch him. Lots of fun colors of the beads again. And here's the gnomes from this collection. So all of these you can easily, I believe, find on 123 Stitch. It's a new collection, recently dropped. The Easter gnome also I like. But I decided to start with this one because I've heard the previous ones that they have in the collab, like the Christmas ones and stuff, they are not easy to stitch. And just by looking at the preview, you just can tell there's so many colors changing and group of stitching. So I need to see if I will be okay with stitching this one, and maybe in the future I will start collecting them too. But as for now, I'm okay. So here we are. I think it's a very good start on this cross stitch haul already. Mill Hill, One Love Forever. There you go. Let's move on to the charts. I want to share with you an amazing cross stitch store that I recently myself found out. So I actually ordered from her a couple times now on Etsy. I didn't know that this store actually have their own separate website where you can find some things that out of print or out of order because they just have them in stock and nobody bought them. That's how I was able to collect all the pillows, because on 123 Stitch, it's always one of them at least out of stock. All 6 except the very first one, that the very first one I ordered from this website. She has everything in stock, including brand new Just None chart that just come out. And so here's the store. I will try to remember to leave a link in the description, but look what I was able to get there before it even was posted on 123 Stitch, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And the prices were identical. The prices were exactly the same. So that's amazing. This is very interesting, very unlikely for me project. So this is Just None. It's Pentagon ball. I've never stitched anything like this before, because I've seen so many different interesting shapes by Just None stitched by other stitchers. And it always mesmerizing me. To just have it on a shelf next to me, I want them all. This one comes in the pack with so many interesting beads and characters to make the pins and all of that. And look at these beads. I've never seen beads like that. They look like a small pumpkin. So they orange with the red stripes, and it makes them look like a pumpkin. I am so curious to see how it's going to work and stuff. I don't have a fabric. I will see if I can maybe color it myself on substitute for something else. But honestly, just by looking at it, I do not want to change anything at all in this project. This is too much fun. And I think I want to stitch something like this. I don't know if I'm going to be ready to stitch something like this year, because this is not easy. Even though it looks like, I'm assuming from everything that I've seen on other Flosstubers so far, you just stitch a separate elements, then you cut them out and you connect them the way it's supposed to be connected as the instruction tells you to. But each of these elements has so many different colors, so many color changing, group stitching, and all of that. Even though it looks like a small element, but it will take a lot of time, plus attachment of all those beads and stuff. So even if it's look easy, not to put it together, but the stitching, I don't think it's going to be easy. I'm very excited. I'm very curious. I think I'm ready at least to maybe start it and maybe put it together next year. Talking about Jasnan, this store, again, I ordered it from there, also had this one in stock. So many Flosstubers stitched it. I always look at it with the like, wow, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. 15 tiny gardens. Same, you stitch lots of separate elements, and then you connect them the correct way, like putting them together. I've stitched Biscarnu before, so I'm assuming it's kind of similar, but it's a little bit more complicated, and I think I'm ready for something like that. Of course, I will start it sometime in spring or summer. Also comes with embellishment pack, and such a different vibes. Look. Isn't it amazing? And I'm just imagining to put like pretty pins in it and stuff and put on a shelf just to look at it and be like, wow, I did it. Oh my god, it's just too pretty. For me, it's just too pretty. I don't understand how to do it, but I'm ready to. I will try to start stitching this one this year. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to finish all the stitching and maybe I'll be able to put it this year together. But at least if I will just start and maybe stitch half of it this year, that would be amazing. Now, great, amazing, most exciting news happened. Nora Corbett posted for purchase on her Patreon Van Gogh tree, and oh my god, if you know, I finished the Klimt tree earlier this year. That stitch was absolutely beautiful, and I was dreaming about having the Van Gogh tree because I just need a friend for my Klimt tree. So I don't have all the materials right here in front of me because some of the Karen water lilies that needed for this project are in different projects right now, and I will just need a couple threads, so I just kept them in those projects because they are more important. But when the time will come, I know where to find them. So I pretty much have everything in front of me right now to show you, except a couple Karens, and I will show you those when I will start stitching this project. But I have this fabric. This is by dovestitch.com, 28 count, color stone. It's dirtish brown gray, very light color with a sparkle in it. Same type of tone that I stitch on my Klimt tree, and the same type of sparkle. This is not lutex. This literally looks like the fabric was sprinkled on top with glitter, but it doesn't come out. I don't know what kind of magic it is, but it's absolutely amazing. I got this cut, I think, either on 1 2 3 Stitch, or I got them off Stitching Express in Utah. But the cut size is just perfect to have a tree in the middle, enough some air and enough for stretching in the future to frame it. And because it's like the Klimt tree has a background, some whimsicals in there, very not light, not too much in your face. Same color, same type of fabric. I think they're gonna look great. And the fabric does have more warm undertone, but more it's like neutral. So I think it's gonna look great with a Klimt tree, and it's gonna look pretty good with all these colors. So all the DMC they're going to be using here. This I did buy separately because you stitch a lot with this color, so you definitely need this one. And the beads. Look at this fun colors. Oh my goodness. This one, it's like so bright. Here, let me show you without any focus on it, so you can see this. Oh, I'm so ready. And I want to let you know, if you follow the link in the description to my Telegram chart, we started a Nora Corbett SAL. So any charts by Nora Corbett, her free designs, Mirabilia, her Nora Corbett designs, any chart at all, you can stitch. Follow the link, show us what you're gonna stitch. If you have already started some kind of project, you can continue easily. That's totally fine. And we have 3 months to do so. So the first report day will be October 20th, the second November 20th, and the last one will be December 20th. What is report? You basically showing your before and after, and it's kind of motivates you to keep stitching in it, just because you know you need to post. It's fun. Girls chose so many pretty projects. I'm very excited to see how they're gonna move them on, and I'm very excited if somebody will else join to see more beautiful projects by Nora. I'm going to participate with this one. October 20th is coming soon. I will have to very hurry up to start this project, but I'm very excited to have one more tree by Nora in my collection as finished project, and then show you both of them next to each other. I'm so excited. I'm so ready. So if you have any projects by Nora that you want to start, or you already have in your whips and you want to continue stitching on them, join us. It's completely for free. Telegram chat. Girls seems to love those SALs, and it makes me so happy that I keep participating. So yeah, join us. The link will be in the description. Talking about Nora Corbett Mirabilia, these two charts I showed you last December, I want to say. So they've been in my stash for a year, which is sad. But I found out about this gorgeous chart. I've never seen it till recently. One cross stitcher was stitched it, and I was like, why nobody else stitched it? Why it took me so long to find out this design even exists? I have not started collecting it yet, except these beads, because I think the week when I found out about them, the pony beads by Mill Hill was a discount on 1 to 3 stitch, and I think it's the only type of pony beads that you need for this kit. So I bought them, but nothing else I have in my stash for this chart. But do you see where my thoughts are going? Aren't they just perfect color match? So I'm imagining I'm gonna stitch her, I'm gonna stitch her, I'm gonna stitch for them some teacups, and it will be amazing if I can find some kind of cool castle-like design to put somewhere above them. So it's two girlfriends having their tea to spill some tea. I think in my head, this is all connected right away. Of course, I want to stitch them all in the future because I think all these cups are just absolutely beautiful. But I think these two color-wise, they like perfect match. I actually didn't check yet like the colors of DMC here and here, like are they matching or not, but I'm gonna stitch it as it is. So her, you know, with her tulip cup, I think is just perfect, and her with fern. I don't want to take her out of the bag because they tape so I don't lose all the ingredients, but aren't they just gonna be beautiful? I want to stitch her separately, her separately. I'm still debating should I stitch the cups separately, but I think if I stitch them together as a design and put them just like this, it's gonna be just perfect. Two girlfriends spilling some tea by drinking some tea. I thought it's such a cool idea, but I either need to change them facing a different direction, or I need to just change the cups places, or she should have a mint one and she should have the pink one. I don't know. All of this needs to be figured out when I'm gonna stitch them, but I think I need to start with the ladies because they are completely kitted up. They just need to be started, and hopefully soon this idea will come to life. In my stitcher updates, just the video before this one, I showed you my start that I'm about to start, The Witch by Lizzie Kate. And here is the Vinnie the vampire, the Dracula, that going to be hopefully started also this year. Look at this fun color of the fabric. I've never worked on a fabric like this. It comes like as a charted, so it doesn't come together. You have to buy it separately, but that's what's in a key. 30 count. That's the name of it. I don't think I can pronounce it. I'm so excited for this toys. I don't know, what would you call them? I'm very excited, but I'm gonna start with the witch first. And here is the embellishment pack that comes with him. Some beads, stars, a bat, and you know what's cool? He has googly eyes. Here, you see it? Isn't it fun? I'll have to glue it right here. He has googly eyes. I think I will do like crosses just in case if the googly eyes ever gonna fall off, which I hope not, because I think I found a good glue that I love to use lately. But this is so funny. And all the floss I already showed you and my Stitch Here updates that I picked, that I bought, that I want to substitute. So here we're going to use exactly the same colors as I'm going to use on Witch. So hopefully in soon Stitch Here updates video I'm going to film and show you, you're going to see a start and who knows, maybe a finish of that first toy. But I hope to start him too this year. So I'm very motivated to finish her first. Okay, let's move on to the kits. You know, every time I think like, okay, I have enough kits, I always find something new, cannot help it. So talking about Nora Corbett, I found this kit up kit by Mirabilia, the Eastern Fairy. I look at her from year to year. I think she's absolutely adorable. I found it on eBay. Somebody was selling the completely kitted up chart. Krennic, beads, all the fancy floss that needed. Everything is in here. And she's just absolutely adorable. I definitely need to finish my gathering eggs next year. If I will have time, I always will also start this one. But she is my priority, that project that needs to be finished first. But look how elegant she is. She's so soft. Absolutely adorable. This is Brooks Books Spirit of Cross Stitch Angel. When I saw her on eBay, my hands were shaking, not even thinking for a second. Immediate purchase. Immediate. If you know, you know. Brooks Books right now, impossible to find charts. Unfortunately, designer passed away, I think last year, and her store closed. They're working on it, opening, so the charts will be available again. I hope they will be able to, because I felt so sad, because it was one of those designers that I really want to try, but I was like, oh, I will buy it next time. I will try it next time. And then, lo, the fact that I was able to find this, this is a treasure. This is truly treasure. It's one of those angels that I actually want to stitch because she's a cross stitch angel. And this is half, I guess, kitted up project. So we have the beads, and I don't want to take it out because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it, but also perforated paper. And this one is a fun. I've never worked on sparkly perforated paper. This is silver perforated paper. I think her probably wings a stitch with that. So all I need to do is gather DMC floss, and look at her. She is look at the little dog. Her elements of cross stitching, her beautiful wings, the dress, totally like Marie Antoinette vibe. I absolutely love it. This is 100% my style. So when I saw her, I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't. This was like a dream come true. So I'm very excited to start her. I think it will be sometime around springtime because of the colors, but just to have her in my stash, wow, I cannot believe it. Luca-S, look at this gorgeous bouquet of peonies, bouquet with peonies. So here's the name of it. I was looking at this kit for so long on Amazon, on Etsy. I will add it to my list. I will take it out. I will add it. I will take it. And finally, like, okay. And I purchased it because there was actually another Luca-S kit that I really, really wanted. I purchased them on Etsy from official Luca-S store. And the one that I really, really wanted got canceled. I got refunded, and this one was shipped. And there was some kind of issue with the shipping. I think the one that was refunded probably was out of stock, which is very, very sad. But I wanted these peonies all this time, but the reason why I ordered them, it's because I'm like, okay, well, since I'm gonna order that kit, I really, really want, might as well add this one, because I've been eyeing this kit for probably a year and a half. Like, I will always add it to my cart, take it out, add it, take it out. Wow, the sun is really here, so apologize. Well, anyway, it's gorgeous. It's just absolutely beautiful. I think stitch it on some kind of linen or even weave, because the Ida will be too noticeable, and frame it an elegant frame. This is such a interior design, like it will be perfect to put on the wall. Gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love peonies. I'm dreaming to have them in my garden one year. It will be just a huge dream come true. I did plant them this year. They didn't blossom because it was the first year. I didn't know how to plant them right. So I hope next year they will come back and actually blossom. Dimensions. Every time I think I'm done with dimensions, you know what, I lost the count of how many kits I have by them now. I think it's pointless to keep counting it. I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm just enjoying that I have it all. This is a treasure time. I was able to find on eBay old packaging, meaning the soft fabric, but also the floss that you will have to separate yourself. This kit was kitted at least in 1998. A treasure time. You can easily find it on Amazon in new packaging. Honestly, there's no big difference, but the fabric in an old American packaging are much softer, and it's much more enjoyable to stitch on. But newer kits, amazing too. I keep buying them too. I don't have to keep hunting for the older ones, but I saw this one for the amazing price, and you know what, might as well get it. It cost even less than you can find it on Amazon. That's why I love and hate eBay at the same time. I always find a very good deal that it's hard for me to say no to. I do have right now in WIPs a holiday village that needs to be stitched like ASAP. It's been in a WIP for too long. I think for 2 years will be this winter. So I'm going to finish that one first before starting this one. And I feel like this one is going to be even harder. Look at all those little elements, which are absolutely adorable, but all those group of stitching, all of that color changing, like even this house, I'm 100% sure it's not going to be easy stitch. So I don't think I can handle two difficult winter themed projects, gold collection dimensions. So I'm going to finish that one, and sometime in the future I'm also going to start this one, but I think they're going to look absolutely beautiful together, so that's why I got this one. Another dimensions, I've never seen this kit before, also found it on eBay. This is stocking, early snow cardinal stocking. I've never seen it stitch. I've seen so many stocking stitch. I haven't started any yet. I am going to start one this year for sure, but this one I've never seen, and I think it's so pretty, so elegant. It's just beautiful. No other explanations. I was able to find it only on eBay. I think I saw a couple more listings, so if you're interested, you can definitely find it there if it's still available. But yeah, I've never seen it before. I've never seen anybody stitching it before. So if you have stitched it, please let me know in the comments, or if you know who stitched it, I would love to see it stitched. Another kit, another dimension. Again, I am blaming eBay because this kit was for like, yeah, around $20, where on Amazon you can find it for $30+. So I'm like, okay, I have to get it because it's beautiful. Same situation, I always add it to my cart, take it out, add it to my cart, take it out, but I always be like, oh, maybe on eBay one day I will find a very good price and I will get it then. So it happened. I found amazing price and I got it. So here it is, chickadees and lilacs. Look at all those elements. Another project that I think it's definitely going to be in a frame because it's just so pretty, spring-like. Looks like somebody drew it, didn't stitch it. The colors, the dimensions of the project, it's perfect. It's just too cute. So I'm very excited that I have it in my stash, and who knows, maybe I will start it sometime soon, this spring maybe. Another dimensions, and I blame Samantha, Hugo's teacher. I think you all know her. I love her channel. She has this thing where she stitched it on the 25th of each month, and her stitch updates videos, she's showing more and more progress. And I was like, okay, I'm sold. I have to have it in my collection. I have to have it in my stash, and I absolutely have to start it in some future. It's not going to be my first stocking, because I think this one I want to do for my mom. I didn't ask for her opinion, but I think she's going to like it. From all of them that I have, I think she will also pick this one. But I want to stitch it for my mom because it's just reminds me of her. It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I love watching Samantha progress on it. It's motivates me. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm like, okay, finally sold. This one I did order from Amazon because shockingly it was the best price. On eBay I couldn't find it for better price than Amazon gives me to, so I did order it on Amazon. Brand new, even brand new packaging by Dimensions, you know, like here's the old packaging, here's a brand new, they rebranding to the new packaging. So it's brand new kit. Nobody owned it before. I'm the first owner. Hopefully I will stitch it sometime soon. Look at all of it. It's just too pretty, too pretty. Okay, I am not going to open this one because I think if the seller packed it like that, it has a reason for it. I'm afraid if I will be opening it, I'm gonna lose all of it. This is Summer Carousel Horse by Teresa Wensler, John Lynn collab. So John Lynn released the kit with this chart. I have a snow carousel, oh, I'm sorry, winter carousel horse. Now I have summer. I have 2 more to collect. I do not particularly hunting for kids, but when I see a great price and when I see a kid, I will get it. I know the other ones I can easily find just a chart. It's just a DMC. It's not hard to collect all the ingredients yourself, but finding kits is just a joy for me. I love kids. Previous owner already separated all the flaws, so I will have to double check everything. They did started this kit, but just by looking at the pictures on eBay, it was just like a line stitch. There's barely any stitch. Like, I think they started with a frame. That's it. That's all stitching is done. So almost brand new kit for amazing price. And yeah, I got it. I don't know when I'm gonna stitch all the Teresa that I have in my stash because I have a lot, but hopefully soon, somehow, magically, I will stitch them all. I just kept this card here, but I'm telling you, go to her, either find her on Etsy or go to the website, because you will find some cool things there. There's either hard to find or better price than any other places. Some kits that are hard to find. I'm telling you, go check her out. Amazing, 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 amazing. Magic needle. I told you in my previous teaching haul, I showed you cotton blueberries, and I told you that Magic Needle has a whole collection of different like seasons, where it's some kind of cup and like a little bouquet, seasonal bouquet in that cup. And this was the second one that I knew I have to have in my stash. Autumn bouquet, here's the number, here's the name. We have Gamma, we have Zweger Conva, it's Ida 14th count. And I don't know what to do. I don't want to stitch it on a 14th count because it's huge, but at the same time, the Ida is such a pretty color that I might keep it. I might stitch it on Ida of this color just because it's too pretty. I love the contrast. I love the green background. Beautiful. And my two huge finds that I cannot believe I was able to find them for amazing price on eBay. And I think because the seller was new seller, nobody bid it on them, nobody were hunting them too, because it was a brand new seller. There was like what, 0 reviews. I was skeptical too, I was scared too, but I decided to risk it. And now I have 2 amazing kits that I've been looking for a long time. Both of them Riolis premium collection. So it's the fancy box that you open like this, and all the ingredients inside of the box. So this is Pastoral. Here's the number of it. I was hunting for this kit probably since the end of 2022, maybe beginning of the 2023. When I was just returning to cross stitch, I saw somebody either stitching it or finish result. Like I saw this kit somewhere. Immediately I went to Amazon, because back then I thought it's the only place where I can buy kits. And already back then it was more than $70 price. Then through years, this couple past 2 years, I've been like looking for it on Etsy, on Amazon, on eBay, and price only grew higher, higher, and higher, and then it's disappeared completely. Nowhere to be found. So that new seller on eBay was selling this kit for amazing price. I've never seen such a low price for this kit, and I'm like, yes, I'm getting it. I'm 100% getting it. I was skeptical. I was scared because it's a brand new seller on eBay, like has no sales. I think I was the first sale they did. No reviews. I was scared. I will be honest with you. But look, I risk it and I have it. 100% my style. It's so beautiful. I think the reason why I like it is because when I was a kid, we lived with my grandma apartment, in my grandma's apartment, and she had fancy dishes that we were allowed to touch only for fancy holidays. And some of the dishes had like a little paintings of this type of paintings, of this type of era, dresses, flowers, like not particular this picture, but the same type. So for me, when I saw it, I just, like childhood memories of that huge china servant cabinet that you're not allowed to open, not allowed to touch, only if it's a very big important holiday, and only then we use the fancy dishes. So for me, that's the memories, and I think that's why I fell for this kit when I saw it. Cool thing that I didn't know, comes with moulinet floss, not wool acrylic, which is, as much as I learned how to work with wool acrylic, I'm okay with it now. But still, seeing a regular moulinet floss, it just makes it a little bit easier. So, but to see the moulinet floss instead of wool acrylic still makes me more happy. Even though I learned how to work with wool acrylic, I'm not mad at it anymore. I'm not against it anymore. I learned how to, but still, working with the regular floss, it brings me way more joy. And this is Anchor floss. I cannot believe it. I absolutely cannot believe that I was able to find this kit. And the second kit, also Riolis, also premium collection. I also ordered from the same seller because I ordered the Pastoral first. And when I saw it's shipped and I saw the tracking, I'm like, well, let's risk it again. Look at this. Sunny Day. Here's the number. Again, Riolis. Again, premium collection. Again, if I saw it for a very big price, and the price that seller put was more than amazing. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting it. I am grabbing it and I'm risking it, and I am very happy with my choices. I have the kit. Same. We open it like this. Look at these colors. Oh my god. And again, it's moulinet floss, regular floss, not wool acrylic. I cannot believe, and it's never been open. Like the protection tape is still on both sides. I cannot believe it. This kind of questioning, but you know what? It's just beautiful. I realized I don't have any big put in a frame like projects with pumpkins and stuff. So I'm like, maybe this one should be the one. I should start this year and move on to the next one. At least stitch at least like one pumpkin or like this vase, or start somewhere in the middle and move on to the first sunflower, something like that. But it's so juicy, yummy, bright, sunny, truly sunny day. It's just beautiful. I also was I was also looking for this kit, so I just cannot believe that I was able to find. And it just proves my theory that if you really, really want something, I like the idea of meaning that if you really want something, it means in the future you already have it. And then somehow, you know, it just happened. You just find it one way or another, and then you have it. And it's amazing. I love that positive thinking. Works out for me. So there you go. One more kit that I was able to find. This will be it. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Every time I think that I have enough, I always find something new. And as I like to say, collecting cross-stitch and cross-stitching, it's two separate hobbies that goes very well together. And I think I just keep proving it, at least to myself. No regrets. I love my collection. And next month, November, it's my birthday month. So I'm afraid to think what I'm gonna let myself to do then. And then Christmas happening, and then Valentine's Day, you know, it's just always shopping reason, always shopping mood. So there we go. Again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you've seen something that you like and you want me to start as soon as possible, please let me know in the comments, because that will motivate me to have even more starts and move those starts so I can show you the result, and maybe it will help you to decide if you need this kit or project in your stash and whips too. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I will see you very soon with more stitch updates, and have a great day, week. Happy stitching. See you soon. Bye.